Hello friends, I would like to share with you the parable of the clock. And as you can see, a clock is working as I do this recording. There are three characters on the face of the clock. The second hand, the one that is constantly on the motion. The minute hand are the longest of the three, and then the hour hand, the shortest of the three. Now, one rotation of the second hand produces 1 minute. One rotation of the minute hand produces 60 minutes. And one rotation of the hour hand produces 1,440 minutes. That's just rotating, moving around the face of the clock once. Now, the second hand is always in a hurry. I mean, just by example. So it gets little result, if we may say. The second hand is always making noise. As I am doing this recording, you'll be hearing the tick, tick of the second hand. You will always hear the second hand, making noise or making sound. And then the second hand easily gets affected than the minute or hour hand. For instance, if this clock falls on the ground, almost all the time, the first thing to get damaged or get affected after the glass is shattered is the second hand. And then the clock can still make meaning without the second hand. Why am I concentrating on the second hand? I will soon come to that. Now, further on the parable of the clock. The clock has three hands, as I said, and all of them are working. Now, look at this again. One rotation of the second hand on the clock is 1 minute. One rotation of the minute hand on the clock is 1 hour. And one rotation of the hour hand on the clock is 1 day. So the hour hand gets the result of 1 full day by traveling around the clock or ticking just 24 times. The minute hand gets the same result by traveling or ticking 1,440 times. And the second hand gets that same result of a full day traveling around the clock by ticking 86,400 times. What it takes the hour hand to do 24 times, and it will take the second hand, the one that counts the seconds, to be able to get that same result of traveling around the clock. It will take it 86,400 times in a day. That's a lot of things. Now, the lesson here is this. When a man travels on the second arms of the clock of destiny, he will have to travel 3,600 times to make 1 hour. That's a lot. And when a man travels on the minute arms of the clock of existence, he will have to travel 60 times to make 1 hour. But when a man travels on the hour arms of the clock, he will have to travel only 1/24th of a day to make 1 hour. So, by implication, the hour hand takes its time and gets so much done. So whatever you want to do, take your time. Pray about it. Let God guide you. If you must win the battle of life, both in the day and in the night, you must spend quality time with God. Looking at this whole stuff of the parable of the clock, in principle, it looks as if the second hand works for the minute hand and the minute hand works for the hour hand. The hour hand works for the day. So, please keep this lesson in your heart. The hour, you will hardly see the hour hand move. It looks as if it moves so slowly. But it gets so much done. That is, he spends quality time doing whatever it does. I'm challenging you today and I'm admonishing you, as well as myself, that to get something quality done in life, you must take your time. Now, in closing, Psalm 127 says, 127 verse 2 says, "It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he giveth his beloved sleep." Commit your way to God, because that same Psalm 127 verse 1 says, "Except the Lord build a house, they labor in vain that build a house. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchmen, they wake up in vain." Running around like the second hand may not be a benefit. Let God be in it. Do your work thoroughly, and God will bless you. See you later.